There was a time when about everybody in the state of New Hampshire knew who Jessie Fremont was. Jessie was the wife of John Charles Fremont, and he was as glamorous a celebrity as America had in the time before the Civil War. There is, in fact, a best-selling book out about the Fremonts, written by Steve Inskeep of National Public Radio. This is it. John Fremont was a surveyor and explorer of the American West in the 1850s, a close friend of Kit Carson, the frontiersman. He was an officer, a hero of the Mexican War, a millionaire due to California gold, a U.S. senator from California, and most importantly, the first person ever to run for president as a Republican, not Lincoln. John Fremont's life was no secret. The national magazines and newspapers carried stories about his exploits, and his wife Jessie was a force even stronger than that of her husband. She was the daughter of Senator Thomas Hart Benton of Missouri. Senator Benton had fought in the War of 1812 with Andrew Jackson and had a falling out with the great general. And the two had a sort of duel. I say sort of because it was more of a brawl in the end. General Jackson suffered a serious gunshot wound to the shoulder. Everybody involved, including the seconds and the bystanders, were covered with blood from gunshots and knife wounds. Nobody died. Later, President Jackson and Senator Benton became best friends. Senator Benton had wished for a son, and he named his child Jessie after his father. And Jessie, she was amazing. Smart, brave, headstrong, knew all of the players in federal politics. She married John C. Fremont when she was only 16. Her father did not like the union, but as usual, Jessie got her way. Here in New Hampshire, up in the White Mountains, you'll find the town of Benton, which was named for Jessie's dad. And here, in the southern part of the state, we have the town of Fremont. I'm in the Fremont Town Library. And of course, Fremont is named for Jessie's husband. By the way, when Thomas Hart Benton fought that duel with Andrew Jackson, John C. Fremont himself was in the room. He was only 2 months old.